Nobody does Star Wars like the power of the Force from Kenner.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Hey everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Power of the Force Fridays. Very excited to be back here another Friday, another action figure review going into the books. We're talking about Nien, the co-pilot to the Millennium Falcon with Lando Calrissian at the Battle of Endor. Made his debut in the Return of the Jedi. Of course, he had a vintage release back in 1983 as part of the Return of the Jedi action figure line. Some nice other figures on the back. I think we've taken a look at most of these now. I still don't have that version of Luke in Stormtrooper disguise. And I will have to check back and see if we've had a look at Palpatine, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done at least Lando Bosk, and I'm pretty sure I've done Bib Fortuna. I remember doing like a Bib Fortuna week. So there is Mr. Nien, 1.6 meters tall, status Rebel pilot and navigator. Classification is a Celestin from the moon of Sullust, or the planet of Sullust. Affiliated with the Rebel Alliance, and weapon of choice is a blaster pistol. This one's obviously caught some water damage at some stage. But yeah, got the hollow sticker there. And here is the figure. You know, blaster pistol and a giant rifle as well. So this is a nice one. This one still holds up, I think. You know, in terms of articulation, not so much, but, you know, if you're looking for a character to fill some scenes and, you know, put in the background of a rebel hangar or something, this guy would work out very well. You could just have him sort of standing around, having a discussion with some pilots. There you have your sort of standard issue rebel blaster pistol there. And then the bigger blaster rifle. We've seen this with a range of figures. I think Chewbacca came with this one as well. A few others. Same with the pistol. That came with multiple characters. The head sculpt still looks reasonably good. I'll leave a link to the Rebel Pilots video, which I'm pretty sure I did. Now I'm second guessing myself as I'm talking. There was a Rebel Pilots pack that came with 10 Nunb. I think they're brothers. They could be. They could just be part of the larger Nunb family. Obviously, Nunb being a play on numbers, 9 being 9, and then 10 Nunb. I imagine there's an 8 Nunb and a 7 Nunb. Maybe just rearrange some letters. Sven. Sven. So yeah, I'll throw in the link at the end for the Rebel Pilots video, and you can take a look at 10 Nunb as a point of difference, because I forgot to get him down. What I didn't forget is one of the most recent versions. This is from the Vintage Collection. This has had a re-release in recent years as well, but this one was from VC01 or TVC 1.0. What year was it? I'm just looking on the back. I can't see any date stamps on this guy. I'm not going to complain about that. He doesn't have any date stamps. Not that I can see clearly anyway. Interesting. I don't know that I've ever picked that up. But yeah, this is the most recent version of Nien Nunb. And yeah, I honestly thought the Black Series would have had a Nien Nunb by now as well. He's definitely one on my list of figures that I'd love. Add to the Return of the Jedi shelf with Lando. I reckon that'd be very, very cool. But yeah, they both hold up very, very well. But yeah, this is just a cool aliens. You know, you guys know how much I love my aliens, the weird, wacky, wild, and wonderful world of Star Wars. I just remember I think it was the robot chicken sketch where Lando goes, his face looks like a stack of pancakes. Something like that. That was good. So yeah, minimal articulation for this guy. He's swivel at the head, arms, waist and legs. Got the boot covers, standard black shoes. And yeah, just the black vest over the red jumpsuit. And he's ready to go. So I'd love to hear what you think of this guy. Have you picked up a Nunb at some stage in your Star Wars collecting career? If not, why not? You got some explaining to do. Alright, thanks for watching, folks. We'll be back next week for another episode of Power of the Force Fridays. I hope you've enjoyed this one. This has been Nunb. We'll see you again next week. Till then, may the power of the Force be with you always.